How's it going, people? My name is Almighty Low, and I'm here with a Mafia 3 review for you guys. So to start out the review, I'm gonna do the cons first, and then the pros, and then do like a rate, like a rating system, like this out of 10, that out of 10, and then I'm going to give you a should you buy this now or should you wait? So, so in the beginning of this, I'm gonna be telling you guys the cons. So one of my major cons with this game is the glitches. They're damn near game breaking. I've experienced way too many glitches throughout the whole game, and I know this game is new, but it's still, I can't give Hangar 13 any slack because I know they're a new developer, a new team who made this game, but they still gotta get treated like all the other developers would be treated in this situation. They could have asked for help from somebody in 2K or somebody. I think 2K Ches made the last game. They could have asked them for some help. The glitches, like, I can show you some examples. I have 3 major examples ready to show you guys, 2 or 3. They're pretty annoying, and you can watch them right now. That's right.
Oh, okay. You trying to run? I'm trying to run.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? This game is a joke. This game.
Oh, the cops.
You see this guy? Need to throw the pigs in the ward off my tail.
You got it.
Shoot! This ass all on me. Oh shit! Am I out of fuck?
Okay, the next con, which I don't know, it could be a con or a pro depending on how you play. The driving in this game. Well, at first the driving in this game, because I had on, like, I don't know what it was called, arcade or something. The arcade driving is garbage. I changed the simulation. I had a better time with driving, but it was still garbage. And yeah, don't get in this game thinking you're about to be driving like a real ass goon or something. It's the driving sucks, and it sucks when you have to escape the police and your car can magically just start swerving and shit. There's like literally no control over the cars to me, I feel. Um the next example, I mean the next con, I'm sorry. The next con is the repetitive gameplay, and yes, I know all open world games are repetitive, blah blah blah, but I'm not cutting this game any slack. It not only is it repetitive as the sense of, oh, go here and kill this person. that's why I didn't like Assassin's Creed. What was the last one? Revelations. I didn't like that game because it was go here, kill this person, go here, interrogate this person. Oh, the big underboss came out or whatever you want to call it. You gotta kill him. It was so much of the same shit. The only real missions I see in my eyes were when you're killing the like when you're killing San Marcanos and his capos or whatever. But all the under dudes like trying to find them niggas, it was pretty much go here, kill this, go here, destroy this. It wasn't really any what was the word I would describe it? Any variety. Yeah, there wasn't really any variety in there. So really, it was just the same old every time. But not only was that repetitive, but like even mechanics in the game, like witness calling the police. We already seen that in Watch Dogs. We already seen like this like I was saying earlier, take over this part of the city and other Ubisoft games. So like to me, it felt like a Ubisoft open world game. And I saw some other people saying that stuff, but to me, that's what it felt like. And I don't really like Ubisoft games used to be good. Like I liked Watch Dogs. It wasn't that great, but I just hate to see this game do the same thing over and over and over again, and doing shit that we already seen before. Like there was no in gameplay aspect, there was no innovation at all whatsoever. So that is a really bad con, and I think there might be a video on YouTube showing like the similarities between this game and Ubisoft games. If not, I might make like a compilation or two, cause I feel like people need to see like how similar this game is to like Assassin's Creed and Watch Dogs 2, because there's no differences in between the two games, and I feel like that's a very bad negative. But if you haven't played Watch Dogs and you haven't played Assassin's Creed, you'll probably be playing this game thinking like, what the hell is he talking about? But I'm just saying, go play those two games. Those are the two games I can compare it to the most. Go play those two games, and in the gameplay aspect, I'm talking gameplay, not story. Gameplay, you'll see the similarities between the two, because they're pretty much copy, paste. So, now, with the pros, I have 4 or 5 pros on this list. One pro is the collectibles. Even past like the Vargas paintings and the Playboy magazines, those were fire. Don't get me wrong, those ones were fire, dog. But even past that, I even liked the Hot Rod magazines. I liked all the collectibles in this game had a purpose with them. It all related to the game a little bit. There wasn't like a collectible that didn't make any sense. Well, you could argue the Playboy magazines and the Vargas paintings, but those are fire. What you want me to say? But like even the Repent magazines, they had you could tie them to the game. You could see who would read the Repent magazines. You would see who would read the Hot Rod magazines. So I like the collectibles. The story in this game, like actual story missions, actual story cutscenes, those were fire. Those were the stories. The story and the cutscenes were the two things that made me stay and watch and complete this game, because the story was fire. You know, like even throughout all the repetitive bullshit and the drag, I was still able to run through this game and have a purpose. The story was the only thing that gave me a purpose. The only cutscenes I didn't like was when the boy John Donovan was talking to that lawyer and he'll spoil what's going to happen in the mission. I found that fucking annoying, because I would rather be surprised, like burning that nigga on the cross. Like I would have been surprised if he didn't tell me, like. But since they tell you that, oh yeah, he burnt him on the cross, I got upset, because I was like, what the hell? I wanted to see that before it actually happened. You feel me? Another pro in this game is like the open world. When you walk around the open world itself, it's not like there's a lot of stuff to do, but like the conversations that everybody has, it makes you feel immersed into the world. And this brings me to my next pro is like how much you can relate this game to the to real life scenarios now. And like I say that with like some real ass like straight ass face. You can relate this game to how this you can relate this game to how the world feels now. And with that being said, I'd like to bring up the pro of there was a lot of major points or messages, as one would say, in this game. Like when they was talking about how does only one person kill Martin Luther King. Later we find out that it was a whole like the government plotted to kill Martin Luther King. Like there was a lot of things in this game where you look in real life and you say, "Oh, what the hell?" So if you play this game, you'll pick up on a lot of stuff and you can relate it. If you can't relate it to today's world, I don't know where the hell you're living. You might be living in like fucking under a rock or something. Son, this shit is relatable. That's the best word I can describe. It's relatable to today's times. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you every detail, but I feel you could go through this game and you could sit down and you could say, "Wow, that happens in real life." Like me walking into the store and everybody staring at me, that shit actually happens in real life. Like I'm sorry to tell y'all, but that happens in real life. Me getting called a nigger, that really happens in real life. So like when it happened in this game, I wasn't surprised, but I could argue a certain demographic would be surprised about how in the 60s, 68, how even with the integration laws being put in, some store owners still didn't want to serve black people, which is crazy. Another crazy thing in this game is the fact that there was slave trading in the game still. It was 1968. They were still slave trading. That's some shit that nobody like talks about, even in school. Like we're taught like after the Emancipation Proclamation was put in, slavery just stopped, and then the Civil War happened because of slaves. The South lost the Civil War and slavery just ends like that. Nah, that shit still went on for a long ass time, and that's something that nobody talks about. And I'm happy this game actually had something like that. Like that was like fighting the Southern Union, seeing the type of shit they did. That was the only like a part of the story missions. That was the only part of the game that was not repetitive because they showed something. They shed a light on something that most people wouldn't even understand. They'd be like, "Nah, that ain't happened." When the Civil War ended, slavery just stopped. Like, nah, slavery didn't stop. Slavery still happens today. Not with like, I'm not talking about like with African Americans and stuff like that. I'm just saying there's still slavery in the world today, and I feel like them doing that, Hangar 13 putting slavery in this game it wasn't even like on purpose. It wasn't even like something that was on purpose or forced down your throat. It was just, oh, there's a slavery racket, you gotta bust it up, and then you just, it's pretty weird. It's pretty messed up. I recommend you play this game. My final pro is, this is a spoiler alert. The final pro of this game, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Like fast forward or something, spoiler alert. Final pro of this game is the ending. How the man John Donovan goes off in that courtroom. How you see my man Joe still alive, driving around with the Mr. Galante or whatever his name is. Those are my favorite parts of the game, and it was sad because I had this conversation on Twitter about this. The ending really saved this game's reputation of being a good game. Like, without the ending, this game's average at best. with the ending in it. The game's good, and I feel like it's setting up for some DLC, maybe a sequel, but it's probably some DLC, because I do want to see what happens to John Donovan, and I do want to see what happens with Joe since he's still alive. So those are the two things for the ending that I would love to see. So the question that should be asked is, should you wait to buy it or should you buy it now? I say wait till this game's on sale, or if you find like a good price from a mom and pop shop. Don't buy this game now. It's not worth $60. And that's not because it doesn't have multiplayer or a third option or third mode. It's just there's not enough content in the game, period. Like, this game, there's not like even on Assassin's Creed, there was horse races. Like, this game could have had races. This game could have had something to add longevity to the game. No, I didn't do any of them side missions because I wasn't about to do the side missions after I did all the main missions, which were side missions. You feel me? So, like, I said, fuck all that. But this game, wait till it's on sale. I say $40 max. If you find this shit for like $15, I know all my PC guys, they probably find this shit for like $35, like $40 max. $40 max is what I'd buy this game for. And the last thing is the rating. I rate this game 77 out of 100, which is a C grade. It's not that special. Some of y'all would see as average. I'm just saying it doesn't deserve any 9s, 8.5s. It's 77 out of 100 is where this game lies perfectly. So, to recap everything, wait to buy this game. Wait till they fix the glitches is something I would recommend. I don't know if they're constantly patching this game, but when I was playing it, glitch galore. Wait till they patch this game with the glitches. Wait to buy this game. And again, this is a C plus maybe. No B's, no A's. Average game. So, yeah. My name is Almighty Low, and have a good day. This is my Mafia 3 review. Please subscribe. Please like this video. If you thoroughly enjoyed this video, give it a like. Don't give a like because I asked you. If you like this video, like it. Share this with your friends. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.